Ever wondered why, after intimacy, your wife might seem less than enthusiastic about immediate cleanup? Let's delve into the reasons behind this and explore how understanding can profoundly strengthen your bond. Firstly, let's talk about the undeniable influence of biology. The act of sex can be physically demanding. The body orchestrates the release of various hormones, including oxytocin and prolactin, which are instrumental in inducing relaxation and a heightened sense of well-being. While these hormones are wonderful for fostering closeness, they can also contribute to a very real feeling of tiredness. The immediate expectation of cleaning up afterwards can, therefore, feel like an unwelcome interruption of this post-coital bliss. She might simply be experiencing a natural wave of fatigue, a gentle signal from her body that it's time to rest and recover from the exertion. Consider the physical act itself, the expenditure of energy, the increased heart rate, all contributing to the natural desire for recuperation. Secondly, the psychological aspect plays a truly significant role in shaping her response. After engaging in intimacy, a woman might find herself in a state of emotional vulnerability, a peaceful contentment, or perhaps just a general feeling of being emotionally drained. The last thing she might desire in that moment is to spring into action and initiate a chore. The implied expectation, or even the subtle pressure, to clean up right away, can create a feeling of pressure that can actively detract from the intimate connection you've shared. Furthermore, if she's traditionally the one who shoulders the majority of the household chores, the perceived added responsibility of immediate cleanup may be particularly burdensome. The understandable feeling of not wanting to immediately revert back to a predetermined caretaker role right after a moment of shared closeness is absolutely understandable. She is simply seeking to maintain the relaxed atmosphere. Another crucial factor to consider is the significant weight of the mental load. If a woman typically carries the primary responsibility for household tasks and the associated mental organization, her mind may already be brimming with a lengthy list of things that need to be done, often invisibly. Even if the act of cleaning up after intimacy might seem like a relatively small task in the grand scheme of things, it can still add to the already long mental to-do list that she is balancing. The desire to simply switch off, relax, and not have to immediately think about chores is a very common and relatable human experience. This is a perfectly natural response. The cumulative effect of these pressures can contribute to her reluctance. So, what actionable steps can you take to foster a greater understanding and support her? The most important thing is to cultivate a practice of understanding and being genuinely supportive, instead of reacting with frustration or making assumptions about her behavior. Try initiating open and honest communication. Kindly and gently ask her how she's feeling at that moment. Make a conscious effort to recognize and validate her tiredness as a valid and reasonable response. Offer to actively and willingly take the lead in cleaning up, without prompting. Even a simple and sincere expression like, "Let me handle this for us," can make a world of difference in terms of showing consideration and fostering intimacy. By sharing the responsibility and consistently demonstrating empathy, you are actively creating a more loving and truly equal partnership. Remember that showing compassion and a willingness to understand will undoubtedly strengthen the intimacy you share far more than any rigid adherence to a standard of cleanliness. This creates a positive cycle that benefits both partners. Consider also that the emotional connection built through empathy will often, in turn, generate a natural desire to contribute to a cleaner space. This will be a win-win situation.